Hello there, right here. Welcome to our Sunday live stream. I just came back from an event, so we are starting about 40 minutes later than normal. Hope you guys are having a great Sunday. It's already past halfway through the month of January. We're already on the 18th. And being Sunday, we're going to be doing stuff related to the subscriber server, also known as a supporter server. We just finished up our last season, which was End Skyblock. Quite a fun challenge. And I think today we're just gonna look at mods. I'm like completely clueless when it comes to Minecraft mods, so I think I'm just gonna ask you guys for advice and just look online for different survival mods. I think it might be kind of fun if we switch it up from doing like maybe a kind of more survival challenge like in the End Skyblock, do something more modded. So we'll look for some type of like survival modded challenge. Nothing that makes it too nothing like it's too weird. But maybe something that just makes the early game a little bit harder. Maybe we'll ask AI. AI might have some advice. Also kind of depends on probably what version we play in. So yeah, that's the goal today. Crafty says, "Hey Ray, how you doing? Doing pretty well. Have a family event this morning, and then I have a family birthday this afternoon, so probably have to end the stream earlier than normal. But at least I could spend some time with you guys. In the meanwhile, thanks everybody hitting the follow button. We are getting close to that 50,000 follower mega milestone. Does anybody know what our current follower count is at? We're probably slowly creeping up to it. And I don't know if I'll put out announcements. Maybe I won't put out announcements today. It's gonna be a shorter stream. We will see, I guess. Hey Gimp. Good evening to you. I haven't seen your thing yet. I haven't looked into it. But I guess I can take a look at that during the Twitch ad. All good, take your time. Yeah, I was looking at kind of everybody who messaged me last couple days, and somehow I overlooked your Discord message. Yeah, Twitch is running their schedule out. I'll see you guys back in a bit.
Hello, Rage.
Oh, I was muted. How did I mute myself? I guess because I wasn't mute. Yeah, I must mute myself. Okay. Welcome back, everybody. How you doing there, N99? Oh, when did I mute myself? Yeah. So I was just saying, I put out announcements, letting people know that we are looking for a mod that makes Minecraft survival a little bit more challenging. Let me pull up the AI. Let me just copy my message and paste it. AI. So we're asking AI, see what AI thinks. Oh, Gemp? Or is it Gemp? Gemp? Are you still in the chat, Gemp? I did watch your video. Yeah. I think that type of exploit is known about, but that is pretty cool. I think there's there's probably a way to like use two of them in order to, triangulate. Actually, I don't know if he's here in the chat, but let me know if you're here in the chat, I guess. Oh, you're here. Okay. Yeah. So if you got two of them, you can triangulate. You can use triangulate that to figure out more precisely. Another thing you could do is you could do something that's not so one-time use. You could do something that's more repetitive. I don't know what happens to the arrow afterwards, but there's ways to like repeatedly get information from it, which I think would be maybe yeah, I think you could probably redo it, right? It's not a one-time use. Okay, that's what I was wondering. But yeah, I think the next thing would probably do to like have two of them so you can triangulate. Kind of, and maybe check all the different possible things where you could do to get a little bit more accurate. But yeah, we just asked AI, what's a good Minecraft mod that makes survival early game harder and it should be it's somewhat updated. And it somewhat updated to the newer versions. For challenge early game experience, 2026. I love how it always says 2026. It's like, hey, by the way, I'm completely up to date to 2026. I'm a good AI. Challenge. Oh, tough as nails is the top recommendation. Okay, let's look at this. Let's look at this. Minecraft mod. Tough as nails. Kind of want something like, I want a mod that's kind of already put together. It's already put together so I don't have to do much brain thinking. Like the last mod took us a couple of months to put together. Hey, not found. How you doing? Thanks so much for fixing the trigger button. Could put out an announcement, letting everybody know that it's now fixed. They can use it once again on the testing server. What is this mod? Oh, they have a description page. Okay. Do they have a video? More? Oh, more by, I see. Oh, Biomes of Plenty. That's a pretty well known one. I kind of like the videos that explain stuff. Gallery, maybe it's here. Oh, just some images. Okay, let me see if I can find a video of someone talking about it. Complete guide. Do I want a guide? I don't think I want to go into blind. I kind of always want to go and showcase, maybe. Maybe I'll just watch this one. Okay, let's watch this.
I'm Pumpkin Maniac, and welcome back to another mod review. Now, this scenery is a little different than I'm usually used to, but why not?
Hopefully you guys can hear.
Today I'm going to recover the Toughest Nails mod in 1.18.2. Let's get into it. Now, alright guys, here we are in the showcase area. I wanted, like I said, I wanted to try different scenery. I didn't want to do the same scenery I usually do. So as you can see, we have a chest here, and in this chest we have a bunch of drinks. So this update added cactus juice, chorus fruit juice, glowberry juice, melon juice, pumpkin juice, sweetberry juice, and apple juice. Now you can make all of these.
Like
if
grenades.
I go over here and I click on this, all of these are this recipe with sugar, purified water bottle, and then whatever it is. So sweetberry, cactus, all this stuff. So you want to make any of these, you put whatever the ingredient is, and then you put these two items up
I don't
here.
think that's quite what I'm looking for. Does the AI kind of explain it? Adds realism by introducing thirst temperature mechanics has been updated recently. Okay. Let's see if I can find a video about it. All these videos are kind of older. Adds realism by introducing. So is it only two things it adds? I don't feel like that's a whole mod in itself. And Skyblock got updated to 121.11. Yeah, I did. But the mod doesn't work correctly, so if you go out far, it's just going to generate new terrain, but we need to update to get the last advancement. Newest version. Okay, let me look at the next mod. Next mod is called Cold Sweat. Well, let's just have AI read all this to us. Or this thing read it.
Cold Sweat, a dedicated temperature mod often used alongside thirst mods to make environmental hazards like extreme heat or cold a constant threat. First Aid replaces the standard health bar with a locational health system, meaning injuries to specific body parts, like legs or head, cause unique debuffs like slowness or blindness. Improved Mobs makes early game enemies much more dangerous by allowing them to use tools, break blocks, and increase in difficulty over time. L2 Hostility features an adaptive difficulty system where the game gets harder the more enemies you kill, but slightly eases up when you die.
These are all different mods. Yeah, I feel like all these could just be one mod. The survival overhaul. I don't know if you want to overhaul it. Legendary survival overload. Comprehensive package. Newer versions that include temperature. Oh, maybe we want something. Yeah, maybe we do want something. Terra Firma Craft. Oh yeah, I think that's the one. Was that the one Ethan played? Known as Ultimate Hardcore Survival Mode, is completely overhauled the tech tree, making the first for the craft. Yeah, let's see. Look at this one. Let's see if we can watch a video on it.
My name is Dark, and today we're going to take a look at what is Terra Firma Craft. We're in Terra Firma Craft right now, and Terra Firma Craft is a Minecraft mod built on the Forge modding framework that significantly overhauls the game and play experience to create a more realistic and immersive experience in Minecraft. Terra Firma Craft reimagines Minecraft's mechanics to focus on a real-world survival experience full of exploration and progression, requiring players to engage in a bit more of an intricate and challenging world. So what does this mean in-game? In vanilla Minecraft, loads of things are kind of abstracted and veer away from real life. Things such as floating trees, for example. Terra Firma Craft attempts to ground the mechanics of the game and the difficulty into a different experience that more resembles real life. Cutting down a tree, for example, fells the entire tree all at once. Even just starting off by punching a tree, isn't that ludicrous? Like, you can't do that in real life, so it doesn't happen in Terra Firma Craft. You can see the progress bar top left, it's just not going anywhere. We need to actually get some tools to chop this tree down, so we need to make our very first stone tools by gathering some very basic materials. Rather than having other dimensions and bosses to defeat, the endgame in Terra Firma Craft is more about mastering metallurgy. Getting to steel, making a steel bucket to move water sources around is the pinnacle of technology, and this can be considered a traditional Terra Firma Craft endgame goal. We can make a bucket. Yes! All this for a bucket? You're not joking. Oh my goodness me. You'll also find the world generation has been completely overhauled. You get much more diverse biomes, terrains, flora and fauna. Biomes are also much larger, with the concept of large continents, enormous oceans, flowing rivers, more varied ores, rocks and trees, all present in the game. There are seasons throughout the year, from winter through to spring, summer and autumn, and the temperatures that you're going to experience there reflect where on the world latitude you currently are. The world has an equator where you find the tropic and arid environments, and further north or south you go from that line, you enter more temperate and then much colder climates. The types of plants that can grow are climate, temperature and water dependent, and you'll only find certain animals in their matching climates as well. Gravity exists to a greater extent in Terra Firma Craft. Most naturally formed blocks will fall if you remove what's underneath them. How much you can remove before a collapse depends on the type of block and its overall structural integrity. Dirt will fall immediately, for example, and cause small landslides, taking other blocks with it. Rocks, though, they're more stable, but they have their own limits, which if you breach, you can cause cave-ins while mining. You've got to be careful or you're going to get buried alive while mining and searching for ores. You can't even stand on leaves, you sink straight through them. It makes sense, right? Starting with the basics of surviving, you're going to need water. In Terra Firma Craft, you have a hydration bar, and that depletes and lowers faster if you're more active or if you're in a warmer place. If your thirst runs out, you start taking damage and you've got to get to some water pretty quick. In the early game, you start by right-clicking a fresh water source, essentially cupping the water in your hands to drink from the stream. The oceans are salty, so you can't drink those. And as you progress, you can start to make some vessels to carry water around with you. Eventually, you'll master the movement of water through aqueducts, and the very end game making metal buckets so that you can move a fresh water source around. Until then, you've got to make sure fresh water is always nearby and readily on hand. Eating food is also different. Your hunger depletes just like your hydration bar based on your activity level, but what you eat is really important, and maintaining a healthy balanced diet is vital to getting the most out of your hunger bar capacity and ensuring any lost health you incur can regenerate and your stamina can last longer. Later in the game, players can craft foods that hit many of the food groups all at once. Sandwiches are a favourite of mine, and they contain grain, protein, vegetables and dairy all in the same meal. Some of these foods can be complicated to get. Bread, for example, is made by harvesting the grain, which can include wheat or rye. That can be cut into grain. It is then milled into flour. You mix it with water to create dough, and then that dough is cooked into bread. If you want cheese in your sandwich, that's obtained by using a wooden bucket on a goat or a cow. You got to collect all that milk into a barrel. Once it's full, you can add in a bucket of vinegar, which is crafted by fermenting alcohol, which itself is crafted by fermenting fruit, all several day processes, and then you seal that barrel for a few in-game days to ferment the mixture into cheese.
Wow.
Husbandry is also different. To get the animals to reproduce, you must find a male and a female pair. Cheese comes from milk, which can be collected from the female cows and goats. And if you breed the animals, babies can take years to grow up.
Years?
Another thing to consider in Terra Firma Craft is all of your food will go bad eventually. It has an expiration date based on the type of food it is and how it's stored. Eating bad food will be detrimental to your hunger and hydration, so you need to ensure that you only eat good food that hasn't gone off. Food life can be extended by sealing it inside vessels, but it will still go bad eventually. If you try to store...
Okay, let me read the chat. It says it's not updated on the info. Oh, I can update it. Oh, thanks for telling me that, Dev. Obi says, how are you doing? Doing pretty well. Stream's a little bit later today because I had some family event to go to this morning, and I have a family birthday to go to this evening, so the stream will probably end a little bit sooner than normal. But in the meanwhile, see if we can find a mod. Like I said, I'm trying to look for a mod that's kind of already put together already, so I don't have to do much work, and it kind of gives anybody who wants to play in the server, they can play with this mod until we come up with like a new kind of challenge world that we kind of craft together ourselves. Okay, so I'm supposed to be updating the subserver info. Okay, yeah. We'll probably change that in a little bit as well. N90 says the mod sounds painful. Yeah, I kind of want a mod that's really slow, just so people can kind of have fun with it. Some people just, you know, progress so quickly. Gimp says, can I send you another idea I've had? Yeah. Okay. Hopefully, I found a way to create a farm everything website without needing to update it every Minecraft update, and started working on it. Really? Basically, you put everything into a spreadsheet. Okay. So, does it just grab all the information from the other spreadsheet, the Google spreadsheet? If you want hard Minecraft experience, try Bedrock Edition. You got me there, Crafty. I thought you'd gonna come up with something that was modded. Not exactly 1-to-1, but the other spreadsheet will help. Okay. Yeah, let me know what you found out. Okay, let's keep watching this video.
Store your food in chests.
Oh, I guess Twitch ad popped up. I'll grab a drink while that's happening. Okay, pause the video. The Twitch ad came up. Continue it.
You attract rats who steal your food right out of there. So you must craft these sealable vessels. Attract rats who steal your food, but it will still go bad eventually. If you try to store your food in chests, you attract rats who steal your food right out of there. So you must craft these sealable vessels in order to have fresh food on hand and keep them closed. There are also some other processes for extending food life, such as salting or pickling some foods as well. So depending on your climate, most crops will only grow in warmer months, so you must prepare for winter by stockpiling the food to last when you are unable to grow it. Crops and fruits grow on an annual cycle in line with planting and harvesting times, so you've got to plan your year around the annual calendar. And all materials in general are much harder fought, and unless you travel enormous distances and explore, you will be limited to using what is available in the area you decide to settle, so you must choose your home carefully. If you have to travel 10,000 blocks to get a certain mineral or wood, for example, you're going to be spending a lot of your time moving around. So, dangers in the world. There are the usual Minecraft hostile mobs, but they tend to spawn a lot less above ground than in vanilla Minecraft, and you'll mostly find them in caves in really low numbers. Instead, the most common threats you're going to find are from hostile animals, most of which are encountered at night. Packs of wolves are among the most dangerous, but they're most commonly found sleeping during the day. You'll also encounter bears, who are more aggressive if they have a family around them, as well as wildcats and other hostile types of animals. When it comes to the night, making a bed that you can sleep in is a challenge unto itself. You can create a straw bed, which allows you to set your spawn, but seeing how the time progresses in Terra Firmacraft, we really don't want to lose the nighttime in-game. Not sleeping is the preference, as this is one of the parts of the games that veers a little bit further away from reality, but time is precious. You need to be able to do a lot, and the more you sleep, the more time in the year you lose to get stuff done. Time in general works slightly differently in Terra Firmacraft. As there are seasons, you need to maximize that time you have in summer before winter arrives. Every day that passes is a race to ensure you have enough resources to make it through the harsher seasons. Plants don't grow because you're near them, or because chunks are loaded like it is in vanilla. The progress of processes like plant growth, all food in general, aging, animal growth, fermentation processes, they're all purely time-based, and their state will advance whether you're near them or not. So they conform more to the world clock rather than based on whether they're loaded and your proximity to them. When it comes to making the most of that time, you need the appropriate tools to make surviving efficient and viable. So tools aren't magically crafted from cubes of rock like in vanilla. Your early tools during the Stone Age of your progression are made from stones. Stones you got to collect from the ground, and you've got to have multiple stones that you knap together, and that has a dedicated knapping interface where you're essentially chipping the stones.
Apple juice. Thanks so much for coming in with half a year worth of subs. Appreciate that, man. How are you doing? You're doing well. If you guys know if you have Amazon Prime or Twitch Prime, know someone that has it, you do get a free sub to use up each every month. Great way to support me. And you get access to all the cool perks, along with being any type of sub. Find them all there with that link. What says though, I did notice you're missing Amethyst block, so I don't know if I can trust the list. Amethyst block is missing in my farm everything spreadsheet, Ofik, is that what you're saying? Huh, that would be odd. Because no one's mentioned that over all the years. To be honest, type in Google Minecraft better than woof, it's extremely hard. Type in Google Minecraft. What do you mean by that, Crafty? And then it says Journey Beyond. Right, looks up. Journey Beyond the Abyss is very difficult. Mod pack takes like 1,000 hours to complete, and it's pretty unique. Okay, might look at that. I was trying to keep it like kind of like on the survival realm. I know there's some pretty crazy mods out there, but I didn't want to get anything that's like a big learning curve. Like the Terraformer craft looks like it might have a learning curve, but like it's at least kind of intuitive. They want like a bunch of factories and stuff to figure out. Guys, this Terraform craft would be fun. Yeah, we're currently looking at each of the mods. This one does look a lot about the best. It's the most put together and looks like I have like the most fun for people.
Into the required shapes and combining those with sticks to make basic tools. You would use the JEI guidebook in order to figure out what these shapes are, or it's all on the wiki, but for example, you would be crafting a axe head out of stone by chipping away to create a specific shape, then combining that with a stick, and hey presto, you have your first stone axe. These stone tools really have very low durability, but the benefit is they can be crafted wherever you can find sticks and stones, which is almost anywhere where there's plains and trees, essentially. Things start to get really interesting when you start playing with metals. Now, the early metals you're going to be playing with are softer and require less complicated apparatus to melt. Copper is an obvious one, and then moving into bronze. Your melted metal eventually can be collected into ingot molds, which are made of fired clay, and most tools can be crafted using molds that you can create from clay as well, which you then pour the molten metal into and allow it to cool, or submerge it into water. This process allows you to craft these finished metal tool heads, which again, you combine with sticks in order to get these early metal tools, which have much better durability and allow you to mine faster. Those early metals require a lot less heat in order to melt, so you can just melt them in fired pots in ground kilns, which are much easier to construct, but require a fair amount of resources in order to hit that high temperature and burn through each time. The more advanced you get, you can start playing around with things like forges and crucibles, and eventually blast furnaces that allow even higher temperatures, all of which require specific fuel sources such as charcoal, and you need to craft billows in order to boost the temperatures high enough to get the peaks to melt some of those metals. And a lot of the metallurgy is actually about combining the metals, so in order to...
If you feel like your brain craves pleasure just as much as it craves being a man of integrity,
I think it would be a pretty good mod to kind of keep everybody
a ratio
something
range
to do until we finish up
mix certain base metals
other
in
mods.
a ratio range in a pot in its molten state in order to form.
But this does kind of
like
remind me of
black
more of
bronze,
the more complicated mods.
There are multiple forms of bronze that make it stronger.
Not says, right, will you try Hytale? Probably not. I think people that watch my channel aren't really interested in that sort of thing. They were like they're probably more interested in the more technical side, and I don't think there's really technical side. And I haven't really played any of even the other Minecraft types of games, let alone one from somewhere else. Yeah. I have so much that I want to do within the game of Minecraft. I feel like I'd just not really complete some of the cool goals, like trying to do the farm everything spreadsheet. It's been a lot of fun. But what about you guys? Have you guys played Hytale or would play Hytale?
There are other elements.
I guess I could do a poll asking people that.
Brass that you will get to,
This
and
guy
eventually
just
iron,
likes
and then the steels.
just
Once you
stacking
have
up
metal ingots, you can reheat the metal ingots, and you get them to a certain temperature just before they melt. They get into a workable state, and this allows you to work that metal on an anvil with a hammer. You need to first be able to craft an anvil and a hammer of a similarly hard metal. To
Please reserve your account in case you want to try later on. Oh, I don't think I'll play it. I mean, like, there's a lot of Minecraft related games, and I just don't think I'd play them. And then it says, if in a few years Hytale becomes more interesting technically, would you consider it? Maybe. I don't know. I kind of like just focusing on Minecraft and just being really good at what I do. And I also really enjoy what I do in Minecraft. Hi says, I've played Hytale. It's actually got a surprising amount of content for being early access. That is cool. My brother bought it and is playing it. So I was asking him questions. So do you guys feel like it's mostly focused on like combat? Maybe building? I don't think there's a lot of possibilities for farms. Yeah. It don't sound like they're gonna add anything redstone related. Crabby says a mod called Better Than Wolf. Oh, okay, we can look up that one. Let's finish this video first.
You're working in order for that to be able to be worked. Once you get all that in place, you can craft all sorts of things on an anvil using the special interface, which is kind of like a mini game unto itself inside the game, and this interface is used to craft the tools into all sorts of other components. Getting these minerals can be difficult though, requiring lots of world exploration, keeping an eye on the ground stones and trace minerals on the surface, in combination with a prospecting pick that provides clues where you can start digging. Due to the effects of gravity, you must mine slowly and carefully using wooden supports to prevent cave-ins and enable continued mining to be able to collect the ores. However, veins are only so large, and once they're exhausted, you've got to abandon that vein and you've got to go in search of more and start a new mine. As you can see, there's a lot to the game, and it shares a lot less with vanilla Minecraft than might be apparent on the surface. It may seem like a lot to learn, but there's the in-game field guide book with loads of helpful tips to help you along your way. It shows you much of what I've discussed above, and the rest you can find out by reading the wiki or watching my playthrough series, which I'll link here and below.
Yeah, that definitely looks like a pretty good contender. I just like the idea that's kind of already put together mod. And 99 says someone made a adder in the Hytale game by using water and lava. Wonder is it reusable? One-time adder? The best thing about Hytale, in my opinion, says Kai, is the movement and combat system. Okay. That's cool. Okay, that's Terraform Craft. So I think that one's pretty high up on this. The other one you said is called Better Than Wolves? Better Than Wolves? Mod Spotlight.
You know you.
Oh, this is 14 years old. Okay, let's find a more recent video. 7 months ago. Where there was. Let's see if this talks about it.
She's such a cool idea. I think it's going to be pretty light because I think modding is just easy, but this shouldn't be too bad.
Deb says you want a mod or a mod pack. It could be either. Just something where we can kind of already have the game ready to play.
This is RL Craft. This is Better Than Wolves Nightmare Mode, the mod that is so difficult that it makes every other mod look like it deserves to be in a Preston Plays video.
So, RL Craft is like a really hard one, but this is something different, you're saying?
Oh, but Goose, what makes it so difficult, you might ask? Well, you see that diamond armor just sitting there? Yep, that's gone. You see that overpowered loot just sitting in a chest? Yep, that's gone. You see those overpowered structures? Yep, those are gone. You see the crafting table recipe? Yep, that's gone. You see the ability to place blocks in midair? Yep, that's gone. Wait, what? What I'm trying to say is this mod is so difficult that it required an hour-long Discord call with one of the best Battle Than Wolf Nightmare Mode players to get it installed. Oh my gosh, it's finally launched.
That looks like a pretty old version though.
Finally, we can actually start playing this. Or I would do that if this mod wasn't so big that I spent 6 hours testing it, created a 12-page Google Doc, and read through nearly the entire Wikipedia created for it. The result of that, well... So in a standard Minecraft world, here's how you get a crafting table. Now here's how you get that in Nightmare mode. Spawn into the world at midnight. Avoid all mobs while mining dirt, except that's not how dirt works anymore because you have to make this stone, you mine it, you craft more stone. That is sharp stone. I am so mine long around you break them, once you have done that, you make an iron scrap, use furnaces, beat this process multiple times, you finally get this process. Once you get 4 iron nuggets, then you craft them into a chisel, and finally mine a crafting table. Simple. And it only took 2.5 hours for a crafting table. And if you didn't get that, I don't blame you. So instead, I'm just going to introduce you to the one and only run, and just pause like a middle school English teacher to explain when something is happening. Alright, let's do this. Pause. I'm kidding,
Okay, so the version... It only goes up to version 1.5. It was last updated 3 years ago. 1.5. 1.5 is when they added redstone, or the redstone update, hoppers, characters. It does look like a cool mod, but it's kind of actually quite a bit outdated. But yeah, I think I did see someone kind of play that before. Not found says all of fabric, compact, catastrophic, vault hunters, great mod packs. Most of these changed the game by a lot. Okay, I guess we could take a look at them. Hey Sane, trying to figure out the mod. I'm trying to figure out the next mod that we should run on the support server. Thinking about something that is kind of like normal Minecraft, but makes it more challenging, especially for early game. Project Ozone. Yeah, see, some of those get a little bit too modded. I think they're going to be too weird. Hit the run. Doing pretty well. Oh yeah, thanks for putting the pin message up. Forgot about that. Vanilla Perfected. Vault Hunters would be very good, but it adds a lot of things. Too modded, yeah. I don't know much about Vault Hunters, but I thought it was mostly, the most focus is just going through these like vaults and killing stuff. I didn't quite understand. Maybe I thought it was more like a capture the flag kind of thing. You can always add temperature or food bar. Yeah, I think we want like kind of a well-rounded mod pack or whatever. Something that's not just doesn't just add thirst, it doesn't add temperature, but adds more. Check Vanilla Perfected. Okay. You guys give me ideas and we will look them up. Oh, where did that go? I think that went over top of something. There it is. We also, oh yeah, it was also Tough as Nails, but it was, Tough as Nails was kind of shallow. It wasn't like a lot you do with it. Adds body temperature and thirst. Like that's all it adds. But we need like a little bit. We need quite a bit more than that. Hey, can you go by? Okay, so we're looking at. Did I turn the AI thing on or something? How do I get rid of this thing? Did I do like 2 tabs or something? Okay. You were asking AI for ideas. Get stuck. Oh, yeah, video, perfect.
The Vanilla Perfected mod pack. VP offers a compilation of extremely good performance, beautiful shaders with custom settings, reward.
Okay, not quite what I was looking for. Twitch is gonna run their scheduled ad. I'll see you guys back in just a little bit. I'll use that time to brush my teeth. In the meanwhile, I do have a new shorts video up that's on TikTok and Instagram this weekend. Okay, we're looking at a new one. This is called Vanilla Perfected. So far they just talked about visuals.
Supporting exploration with unique loot and a slew of quality of life mods mixed with really great resource packs. It serves as the perfect foundation for anyone getting into modding to download, enjoy, and even add on to as they see fit. Last year I released Vanilla Perfected, and as of today I've added so much new content that I figured I'd make an update video. Today we're diving into all of the new big changes and additions on what is the perfect mod pack for you to play as we go into 2026. For all my subscribers who played my mod pack, thank you all so much for the 1 million downloads thus far, and for anyone new to modding, I'll have a brand new Minecraft modding tutorial out in a couple of days that will answer any questions you could possibly have. Without further ado though, let's jump into this. Vanilla Perfected now comes with its own custom splash text, as well as a panorama to reflect which update you're currently playing. Shaders have now received some minor changes, most notably being that water will now look more similar to vanilla Minecraft.
Create mod. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, that's another one. I guess we should be writing down these ideas. Let me write these down in the subserver future server ideas channel. Yes. Is this our new one? Oh, mod from my thing. Oh yeah, okay. So Terraformer Craft is a pretty good one. Terraformer Craft. Crafty, thanks for the stretch redemption. Do that just a little bit, and then we what was the other one? Better than wolves. That was a pretty good one. And then what did you guys? Oh yeah, the create mod. We looked at a few of them, but I think these are the ones that are a little bit better for contending.
But if you prefer the realistic look, it'll only take about 10 seconds to change it back in the settings. Built-in controller support is now here for all those that prefer not to use something like mouse and keyboard to play Minecraft with. For those that do, however, you're now able to search keybinds in the settings to make it much easier for you to switch off default into whatever you'd like before playing. Players with multiple monitors can now swap your game to borderless windowed, so tabbing out of the game will no longer minimize your window if you're doing something else on your computer. Packed packs was added as a means to make managing your resource packs much easier. You're able to drag and drop, open or delete files, create presets to instantly swap to and from, among so many other causes, or recording your favorite moment of your appearance or to be toggled on and off. To build up speed, as long as the compass...
It really doesn't explain what the actual mod does. I guess we should read the description. Aiming to enhance Minecraft while retaining the vanilla feel. Drastic increases FPS. Updated HUD, UI element. New Minecraft dungeons, inspire instructions. Looking for something new, not something that just changes the looks. See gallery tab for insight. Shaders. I'm guessing this is bigger dungeons. Oh, there's the dungeons and taverns. That's what THK is about. Add endless new structures in all dimensions, many of which are directly inspired by Minecraft dungeons. Huh. Okay. Better statistics screen. Don't care about that. Yeah, this really doesn't have what we're looking for. Yeah, this is more like a quality of life update. Try better Minecraft. Okay, we'll try that one. I guess I can also search this from here. Better Minecraft. Better Minecraft. Better Minecraft. Is it not here? Oh, we asked AI. This is what AI said. AI said RL crap. I know that one's pretty crazy. This terraformer is pretty good. I guess we could look at this one. Legendary survival overhaul. Maybe they don't have it. Let's see it. Let me first look at the first one. It's called Better Craft. Better Minecraft. They're advertising Hightail up here. Here's Better Minecraft. Proper vanilla plus. Do not play vanilla. Play this. Adds quest. World gen. Okay. Better structures. New bosses. Dungeons and structures. Aether. Rideable dragon. 350 different mods? That's kind of crazy. Is this? Oh, trailer. So far, they're showing us different biomes. Oh, the mod. Like a dragon. Hey Ollie, they ask about your rabbit farm. How long does it take 12 stream areas to despawn? Never. There's mosquitoes. That's scary. This looks like a contender. Oh, the kangaroos. I was like, dude, why did they look like dinosaur kangaroos? I played Better Minecraft, says N99. There's a lot of content. Oh, yeah. Maybe I would play this. This for the Aether? Oh, there. Different biomes? Harry says, I'm in love with this mod. They have bundle, I don't know. I know what version it is. There's a bunch of crazy bosses. Oh, it's like the what was that from? Like the Benu? This is pretty doing man. Dang. That's scary. There's the glowstone one. That was better Minecraft. Let's see what. Let's see what versions it is. Oh, 1.20. I guess we can write that down. Oh, they've got a dock. Okay. Take a look at the dock. There is new versions. They have different names. Oh, that's a nice spreadsheet, Dave. Where's my dark? Is that it? Yeah, I think so. Okay. This last one was. Oh, doing. I guess I don't have access to it. Where's editor? Okay. Better wood. Oh yeah, we talked about the crate mod. Is it gonna be keep inventory? Probably not, because we're gonna try to make something that's kind of challenging. I think backpack before. Yeah, that is kind of a lot of people thought Minecraft would come out backpacks, but they came out with bundles. I guess bundles make more sense. Crowder says, not here, but better Minecraft 1.21. Should I just search for that or something? Better Minecraft. Relevancy. Good. Better Minecraft mod. It's better this, better that, a lot of betters. Okay. Looks like Dev added it. Let me see. Better Minecraft. See if we can find a more updated one. Oh. Okay, I think I found one.
Did you know bisectose?
pack review. This is Better Minecraft 1.21 Fabric Edition, and I've already done the Forge Edition on my channel. Go check that out later. The one thing I typically do with some of these mod packs is I do a re-review because I updated the previous 1.20.1 mod pack, which I also did a review on, and I think maybe I need to do one for the Forge Edition as well. But let me know below in the comments if you want that. Anyways, let's get right to this. By the way, guys, if you're curious, the shaders that I'm using is complimentary reimagined along with euphoric patches. So when you start out, you usually start out with something. There isn't also a quest book here, which if you want to have the quest book option, search up quest and the open quest button, go ahead and set that to a key. I'm gonna set that to \. You could also go in here as well, open up the quests there. But I recommend having a key bind because it makes it easier like that. So you have to open up through these quests to get the items to start out with. So you get experience levels, you get some basic necessities like torches and all that stuff, and you completed the chapter tutorial. If you really want to, you can read through some of these things like the inventory stuff, the important controls, just enough items right over with one of the mods. Going back to the quest, here we have the actual true quest of this entire mod pack. Now, you have the dimensions and the oddities. The oddities show basically like the storage and miscellaneous stuff, which is basically like all the different...
Hey, Ollie says, I just like to build, could you not in theory hook up the gas arrow AFK looting any farm for rare airdrop? You can, but you essentially make the farm more complicated. So if you've seen my wither skeleton, I show remote looting with my wither skeleton farm using gas fireballs. And because you already need the player in order to spawn the wither skeleton mobs, then it doesn't make sense to have all the steps. Like you can cut some of the steps away, and it actually makes it a little bit easier to do. You can watch that video if you're curious.
Forms of mod stuff like this right here goes over Tom storage, specifically Tom storage, because Tom storage is a really important part of creating your base, as this allows you for a secure network of stuff between all of your chests, and it allows for easy crafting through a crafting terminal. So this is a crafting terminal, and basically this will allow you to craft throughout your entire like chest inventory. So basically you have an inventory of chests and you can access them all through the crafting thing, along with the wireless terminal and the advanced wireless terminal. Those allow you to access your inventory from afar. That's basically the gist of that. Here we have some of the other mods that you can explore. So you have craft a cog block. Now cog block is one of many mods from the supplementaries mod, and supplementaries mod is a really popular mod for adding in unique blocks to the game. Most of them are for decoration purposes, but that's essentially what the cog block does. The diamond magnum torch, what it does is that it prevents monsters from spawning in a certain radius. You also have sleeping bags and hammocks. Those are unique ways to sleep. This one's a portable sleeping bag that will not set your spawn point, so it's very useful for sleeping without setting a spawn point. You also have a
it says hate getting hi John Paul, how you doing? You're #1 clip later. Oh, nice. Forgot that is a thing. Crafty pinned the message. Nice. I don't know what I think about this one. Does it say what it said, terraform whatever, or there's that one mod which I know has a lot of weird stuff in it.
Cushion, that's more furniture related stuff. There's a wrench, there's a waystone. Waystone allows you to set checkpoints, and you can find them around your world from villages and all that stuff and certain areas. Trading post allows you to trade with all the villagers nearby. Bartering station allows for the same kind of thing with the train station, but for piglins. A lot of these items, by the way, they do have their own description that tells you what it does. I'm just going over this in case you're confused. There's reverse dyed items like sheep and all that stuff. Target dummy, test out weapons, safe, keep your stuff safe.
Yeah, it's kind of like, it is like slightly better Minecraft. I don't know if this is quite what we're looking for though, because I feel like the whole point of our supporter server challenge world is to kind of have like a unique challenge. So I feel like this would have to be something more on top, but there is other stuff to this.
Calendar that tells you this current season. The saw
Better MC. Oh yeah, I love their star thing.
Allows you to create like unique wooden blocks. Then you have the nature's compass, allows you to locate biomes. You have a cage, capture a certain enemies of a certain size, or really just any mob of a certain size. This one's a medium-sized cage. That's a jar. That's allowed for very small entities like fairies and all that stuff. I don't know if there is fairies yet. XP conduits that holds experience, and it basically holds it in this book here. And you have XP saver, and then a charge and a pearls, which gives you a bit of resistance when you use it. A lot of these stuff is very, very fun and interesting, and it fits a very better Minecraft like style, such as the XP saver, which allows you to hold experience levels. So this right here is an example of a nature spirit biome. The nature spirit mod has a bunch of unique biomes that honestly fit the Minecraft
Biome.
So for example,
What's next?
villagers and pillagers. One of the mods that adjusts the biomes for the desert also adds in its own structures dedicated for the desert. There are some much more grander structures to see, such as, once again, more pillager stuff, and also additional ruins and other, or a little shrine. Structure mod that adds in some vanilla style builds around your world. As you can see if you look at things here, there is a much more overhauled dungeon mod that adds in new dungeons to your world, and they are very expansive. As you can tell, that this dungeon is just really massive, almost like a stronghold, but with a lot more space and spawners in almost every room in order to keep you on your toes. This is repurposed structures, and repurposed structures takes existing Minecraft structures and turns them into other vanilla style structures, such as...
Okay, Twitch's ads coming up. I'm going to grab some water while that's coming up, and we will continue this after the 3 minutes worth of ads. Okay, what do you guys think of this mod so far? It's like, okay. There's a lot to it. There's probably a lot I don't understand. Saying it says it should add bluestone. It would be like redstone. Doesn't mix. Yeah, a lot of people think that'd be a good fit for Minecraft. Kind of like where they have slime and then they have honey blocks, and honey, slime and honey, like they don't interact with each other, so you can make more compact builds. Harvey says, so do you like this mod? I think it's okay. I don't think this person is maybe doing the best job at explaining.
As a overworld and city, which basically turns it into a village city instead. It is a very cool concept of a mod. Up next is When Dungeons Arise. Now, When Dungeons Arise is a series of amazing dungeons that are absolutely massive. Like, this set of bandit towers are huge. And a lot of the When Dungeons Arise dungeons are almost as big as these ones. Maybe sometimes they're a little smaller depending on where you are in the world. But for the most part, yeah, there are some insane dungeons that are as big as this one. This is an adventure dungeon in which it is very styled, very similar to that of a regular trial chamber. And there are 4 different dungeons that are very similar to it. And some of them even utilizes the trial chamber spawner and the trial vault. So you can expect to get keys from these and actually open up the individual vaults. As you can see, this is a trial chamber spawner in itself, and it looks amazing. And it is definitely a really, really good vanilla style dungeon. Right below it is a better mineshaft. It is one of many Young's mods that adds in amazing repurposed builds for Minecraft. And this is also compatible with the repurposed structures, given some data packs here and there. So the repurposed better pyramids will be all over the place alongside whatever repurposed young structure you would have here and there. There's also some D&T structure overhaul stuff within some structures, such as the ancient city. So the ancient city, as you can see here, has a lot more stuff in general. It's a little bit more expansive, and there's a lot more chests and loot to be found within the ancient city. And this isn't the only structure that's been overhauled to have much more loot and stuff within its structure. Luki's Crazy Chambers adds in much more rooms and expansive designs for the overall look of the trial chamber. It looks a lot better, and it's probably even bigger because of the addition of the more rooms. So it is a really cool expansion for the trial chamber. Throughout your world, you're going to find some very interesting mobs. These are from the Adventure Z mod. And an example of some of these creatures are what you see here, such as deers, amethyst golems, iguanas, etc. And there's just amazing other creatures, including a rideable dragon and a boss. So obviously the boss is the golem, and then the dragon here is something that you can actually tame and ride. Another example of a Adventure Z boss is the Eye, which, if defeated in the end, will allow you to go over and face the Void Z boss.
I think it's a pretty good mod at the moment. It does have a lot, so like even if you don't like one thing, there's other stuff you can enjoy.
Zombies and skeletons, and you can kind of guess where these variants spawn, such as this lovely little coral guy here, this lovely little frozen zombie, this very murky fellow here, and of course this looks very much like something that you would find like the jungle or swamp. Like, yeah, there are new illager variants that will summon during raids. And as you can see here, there are actually a couple of different mods that adds this. And I only summoned like less than half of them, but as you can see, they have some really cool models and designs. along with a very interesting purpose within raids. There are also new villagers, and some of these villagers helps you find new maps within your world that helps you find some of the dungeons, or it could be used to get more materials such as end materials and nether materials through their unique trades. Another fun little tidbit is that the villagers actually have names, so that's cool. The charm mod adds in a couple of mobs here and there, such as a Moo Bloom that actually has a couple of different variants of Moo Bloom. So we can see some of the examples here that spawn within this biome in particular, and each biome has its own set of Moo Blooms that spawn. So it's a really subtle but very nice addition to Minecraft. So this right here is a tower, and you might be wondering why this is part of the mob section instead of the structure section. Basically, in this tower, you will have the chance to face the Lich. And it is done through a certain small little puzzle here, in which the way to activate this is to get these soul stars that comes from these undead armies. And it is a bit of a rare drop, but it also acts as the ender pearl to find this place. And once you have 4 of these little soul stars, it summons in the one, the only Lich. Where'd he go? Here he is. From the last time I checked, it's around 4 bosses, and they are around the world, such as another one which is called the Void Blossom that is found within the overworld, and then there's one in the nether and the end. There are also some additional creatures that come from a variety of different mods here and there, such as friends and foes adding in previous mob vote mobs, and also a Frostful mod adding new Frostful foes to your world, along with a couple of friendly friends here and there. And for the most part, that covers majority of the mobs within the overworld. Now we go on to the dimensions here, and the first one we're going to go over is the Bumble Zone. The Bumble Zone can be joined by simply put throwing
let's do the stretch redemption. Thanks for redeeming that earlier. If you guys want to join in, we're just going to get up out of chair, do a little stretch, wake up. I've been streaming for over an hour, 30 minutes. Nice big body stretch, push his arms overhead. We're going to continue to bring the arms down, push your toes. Push the leg muscles from sitting down. And rotate the wrist both ways. We're using the mouse and keyboard and also the neck. Try not to lose my headset. Thanks for that stretch redemption. Let's see. This mod is not too bad. It's growing upon me.
Pearl into a hive, and you enter the Bumble Zone. You can meet more bees, bigger bees, and also the queen bee. And you can even make some deals with the queen bee and all that stuff, along with finding some structures around the area that might pique your interest while you're here. And if you're curious, this is what the bee queen looks like. On the scarier and darker sides of things, welcome to the other side. This is part of the deeper and darker mod, which adds in the ability to open up the portal that's found within the ancient city using a warden's heart after you kill it maybe once or twice in order to get the recipe, or at least the materials for the recipe, to create the heart that activates the portal. And this right here is an insane dimension that has a bunch of difficult foes because, of course, there's shriekers and all that stuff. And you can even find things like little worms that come out of the ground, leech-looking dudes, and just a bunch of stalkers here and there. So you can definitely see that this is going to be a really tough dimension, let alone the fact that you have to deal with more shriekers that will trigger the warden. And you can also find some structures that have pots that will give you some good stuff. The next dimension is the Aether, and the Aether has a couple of things going for it. First off, it has, of course, bosses. And it also has little structures here and there from whether its own mod or from additional mods added onto it. So this right here is the Silver Dungeon, which is basically containing the Valkyrie Queen, which is the silver boss. And this right here is a Aether Village, and that's from a mod that adds in Aether Villages to Minecraft. There's a Bronze Dungeon, the Silver Dungeon, and the Gold Dungeon, along with an additional mod that adds in the Platinum Dungeon. And finally, this is a bit of an unexpected one for some people that are wondering why I'm in a abyss. So this is the Void Z Dimension. This is where you're going to fight the Void guy. After you kill the Eye guy, this is where you get teleported to, or at least have a teleport location to, and a structure would form, and then you face the Void Z boss here. Welcome to the Nether. And the Nether has unique, different things going for it, such as the Better Nether mod. And the Better Nether mod adds in more foliage, more biomes, and a more unique atmosphere. So you can see right here, it adds in like these little mushrooms here and much more foliage. And there's some other additional mods that adds in more mobs to this world.
Like
along with this, there is also the boss from Bosses of Mass Destruction here. Oh, and of course, there's a lot of repurposed structures, such as this one, which is clearly a representation of a ship. And here's an example of what I believe to be a Better Nether stronghold. So this right here is obviously a Better Nether stronghold, which is much more advanced. And you can even see here, there's a little boss here from the Friends and Foes mod. It is the Wildfire. Welcome to the Better End Island. This right here has a bunch of different towers that look very unique, and the Better End Island essentially adds in a bit more of a suspense to your Ender Dragon fight. So the towers over here explode, and it causes a bit of an animation to occur in which the dragon will spawn. Now, unfortunately, the overall fight with the Ender Dragon is pretty much what you would expect. It is the exact same. So really, this is all for show, and there isn't really much that happens aside from a normal Ender Dragon fight on a new island.
Another ad. It's interesting what they decide to mod, what they decide not to mod. Like, I would think when it comes to bosses, you'd want to update them.
As the End Barrens has been given much more life through the use of Better End. Better End adds in a bunch more new creatures along with really pretty biomes. And there are some other mods that adds in stuff for the End, such as, once again, more creatures, more unique stuff to the End in terms of plants and foliage, and maybe even a few new ores. So it is a really worthwhile place to explore because of the new biomes and the many features that you might unlock by using some of its new materials. I want to go back to the quests to show you what each dimension has in terms of quests. For the overworld is to defeat a mammoth, defeat the summoner, defeat the desert rhino, defeat an amethyst golem, and defeat all 3 illicit magicians, along with crafting the frayed backpack. And also, of course, you obtain a wood log, which that's self-explanatory. For the Bumble Zone, enter the Bumble Zone, find the Bee Queen, craft a honey crystal shield, find a crystalline flower, obtain a pollen bluff, find a hanging garden. Enter the Nether, of course, defeat a piglin beast, wither, you have the Blackstone Golem, defeat the Necromancer, defeat the Nether Gauntlet, defeat a Blaze Guardian, and defeat the Wildfire. This, is the Bronze Dungeon section, this is the Silver Dungeon section, and then you have the Gold Dungeon section. So that's basically all the different bosses. Over here, you have defeat the Ender Dragon, defeat an Ender Warthog, you have obtain an Eternal Portal, kill the Eye, and then defeat the Void Shadow. And then the other side is basically just another, to craft some of the armor here and defeat a Shattered, a Stalker, a Shriekworm, and then craft the Soul Elytra. And of course, you can also find a Gulk Snapper, and it can be tamed with an enchanted netherite chestplates. Majority of what I said is basically a good representation of what to expect within this mod pack. A lot of what I missed is mostly things such as these little tables here that allows you to make more different kinds of variations of blocks, such as botany and also masonry stuff. Armor Delight adds in more ways for you to cook your food. And the fun fact about the skillets is that you can use it as a weapon. Does a lot of damage and attack damage with the 1 attack knockback. There are also new ways of moving around in Minecraft by pressing some buttons to go prone like I am right now. There's also a mod called Another Furniture, which adds in even more furniture to this game, even some things that have a bit of an interaction to them. Inmist Backpacks is a series of backpacks that you start out with, like a frayed backpack, a plated backpack, gilded, bejeweled, blazing, and you basically go all the way up to the Endless Backpack. It is a series of backpacks that basically adds in a lot of space. Endless Backpacks basically being massive. Whoa. And finally, the last thing I want to cover is the armor, which there's a lot of different armor, such as the Warden, the Gilded, the Fire Ruby, the Eternium. These are all some of the best armor sets in the game. alongside the Aether sets, which is a lot of good armor sets from the Aether, as you can see here.
That's actually a pretty good mod. Yeah. We'll definitely keep that on the list. Make changes. Create mod. Better than was. Okay, what was the other one? There's one other one that we're supposed to look at. Oh, the one that the AI suggested. Copy. Fixed. Then there's a showcase. Okay. We'll watch it. This is from 1 year ago. Okay, so it's not too bad.
Hi, welcome back to the Legendary Workshop channel. Today I'm going to talk to you about one of our most complete mods, Legendary Survival Overhaul. Let's dive in and explore what Legendary Survival Overhaul has to offer. First of all, what is LSO? LSO is a mod that adds new features such as temperature, thirst, body damage, and more. Let's start with the temperature, shall we? In this mod, every biome has its own temperature. For example, deserts are extremely hot. If you stay here too long without proper gear,
you can
get heat stroke, which drains your health and in the end kills you. On the flip side, taiga biomes are freezing cold. Prolonged exposure can lead to hypothermia. To avoid dying from difficult conditions, you'll have a bunch of things to help. Things like blocks, clothes, food, and many, many more. Your body temperature is available here on this icon right there. If it's white, then it's all good. Be careful when this guy starts turning red or blue and gets all excited, because this means the temperature is getting too extreme. You can craft new blocks to regulate the temperature in your house. The heater provides warmth in exchange for some coal, while the icebox keeps things cool using snowballs. They will both start working with a redstone signal. This mod is also compatible with serene seasons, so you can adapt to changing weather throughout the year. There are new ferns in the world that can be brewed into temperature potions. Drinking these potions will make you immune to extreme temperatures. Alternatively, you can mix the potions with strings at a sewing table to create a special coating. Applying this coating to your armor will enhance its temperature resistance. The best way to be aware of the temperature is by crafting a thermometer. If you right-click it, it will show you the current temperature of the biome. You can craft a seasonal calendar too, to see which season you're in at the moment. Both can be put in an item frame to check them quickly in your house. Notice that being too cold might affect your hunger, decreasing it way faster than usual. This is the cold hunger effect. On the other hand, being too hot will decrease your thirst bar way faster with the heat thirst effect. A good way to start your adventure would be to set a camp in temperate biome like plains or forest. If you are new to playing LSO and spawn in a hot or cold biome, surviving in the wild might be very challenging. That is why there is a temperature resistance effect that will protect you from the weather for 90 seconds when you first enter a new world, giving inexperienced players a chance to move to a different biome if they want to. So how does the first feature works? The first mechanic adds a new hydration bar that follows the same logic as the vanilla hunger bar. Every actions will consume a bit of hydration. In order to stay alive, you'll have to keep your body hydrated with water. To do so, you can drink directly by right-clicking on a water block with an empty hand. Be careful though, dirty water is the worst way to stay hydrated, since it will give you the thirsty effect again with a small chance of poisoning. So how do you get clean pure water then? Well, you can for example heat up a water bottle to make clean water. You can also make juices that will give you a lot of hydration and thirst saturation to not care about drinking for a longer time. Another great way to stay hydrated is by crafting a canteen. This way, you can drink water multiple times even if you don't have water near you, including in the Nether. If you heat up your canteen, it will become purified water. Deserts now have water plants who carry small bags of water that you can drink easily. You can also get hydration from some types of food, such as fruits. An apple will give you hydration, for example. You can drink rainwater by looking up and right-clicking with empty hands. Be aware that this water is clean and won't poison you. Alright, that's enough tips for the hydration. Now let's talk about the body damage feature. If you've ever played Fallout games, you are familiar with the localized body damage system they have. It is what inspired us doing this new limbs feature in LSO. You now have to take care of your body parts too, since they can get broken if they get a shock.
Ooh.
To access your body limbs menu, press H. Here you can see the state of your head, your torso, your arms, legs, and feet. Depending on which part is hurt, you'll get a bunch of new negative effects that will incapacitate you. Headache will give you blindness periodically. Hard falling will double the falling damage. Vulnerability doubles all other damages. The health of your limbs is not related to your vanilla hearts. This is essential to understand. You will not die from limbs injuries, but you will get negative effects. You will still die if your hearts get down to 0, just like in vanilla Minecraft. To repair your body, you can sleep in a bed or use new items we made.
Okay, looks like the Twitch ad's coming up again. You guys can do what you want during that ad. We'll probably finish up this mod and then we'll try to see if we find another mod that we can watch and understand, and then we'll try to rate them and see which one we want to do. So far, this is an interesting one.
That only requires seeds and flowers for early game recovery. Some items can be applied on multiple parts like the bandage, who can heal 3 body parts at the same time. And obviously the medikit, who's the hardest to craft but will regenerate your limbs completely and give you regen 2 for 20 seconds. If you apply morphine on yourself, your limbs won't get any side effect for a certain amount of time. The health of your limbs is based on your vanilla health, which means that armor affects how your limbs get damaged. The more resistance your body has, the more resistance your limbs gets too. You can configure, change, or disable any feature from LSO in the config files. We made this mod very user-friendly so that modpack authors can change the settings as they wish. There are a lot more content to come in LSO, and of course, a lot more of new content from the Legendary Workshop. For further information, you can...
Okay. Let's see, we have that one on the list. Oh, Dev, can you give me access to... if I can mod it? Check the sheet now. Okay, so yeah, terraformer craft. Oh yeah, can you add this one too, by the way? Legendary survival overhaul mod. Terraformer craft survival, realistic, hardcore adventure. Better than was for hardcore, vanilla plus animation. Adventure combat. There's more over here. Oh, nice. You're not logged in? I'm right here. I should be logged in. I think I sent you a message too. I think I did a request message. Request. Editor. Hi. Probably sent maybe a notification or something. Okay, we sent send access request again. Okay. Your access file has been updated. Relog. Okay. I think it's working. Hey, thank you, Deb. Okay, this one is called... I can copy paste this name in. Oh wow, I got a lot of stuff. Family survival. Realism. And this one is... which version is this? Oh, it never popped up here, did it? LSO. Oh, I just exit out of that. It pops up. Okay, here it is. Just watch that one. Versions. Oh, it is 21.1. Oh, you got it. Nice. And the link. Oh, you got the link. Okay. You were fast. That house says I'm Flash. I believe you. Okay, so I think those were the ones that the AI suggested. RL Craft, I think RL Craft's a little bit too strange for this. These alone, I don't think they were too interesting in their own, because there's like cold sweat. This is like a temperature one. This is another temperature one. First aid. Like all these are kind of in the other one. This is kind of cool, where mobs get smarter and stronger. Okay. Looked at that one. Is there any other ones you guys want us to look at? Oh, crate mod. Yeah, we haven't looked at that one yet. Crate plus truly vanilla plus, or is it this one? Crate and mods that make there. Let's first look at this one, I guess. For cake. Oh yeah, it has a lot of animation and stuff. Variables. Check mod packs. Oh, it's a different category called mod packs. You can do all this in crate. That's kind of crazy. I can see why people like it. The thing is, like, I'll probably only be playing. Oh, it's unloading so far. I'll probably only be playing this, like, you know, every Sunday. So I don't want something that, like, I can't even play because it's just too complicated. What? Oh wow, it's a really stretchy piston there, guys. It's like actual factories. What in the world is going on here, guys? A little minecart, a big minecart. This is a bit too confusing. Cars are much more better in this. Yeah, I think they'd be completely different. I think they got a lot of train references. Okay. They got milk machines. What in the world? This is just getting crazy. Well, it seems like the big railroads. Oh, what the heck is that? The big railroads it's like a thing, but also the conveyor belts seem like two big things. This is actually probably more what I anticipated, like the autocrafter to be. I thought the autocrafter might be like more simple, rather than just crafting everything. What in the world? It hurts my eyes. Robotic arms. Why in the world? Why is everything so complicated? Looks like Rube Goldberg machine. I mean, look what's going on there, guys. Got like fans that just blow stuff around. Really? Okay, at some point, it reminds you a little bit like steampunk. Like some of it just doesn't quite make sense. Oh, I made a cake. Wait, was it making a cake the whole time? This whole time? This is great. Wow, that is pretty darn impressive. Wait, full steam? Is that like a certain version of it? Huh. $10 million? Wow. That is impressive. Hey, Bolts. Something called F Farms. Go check out that one. Not found says in the sheet, add other categories in different category sheet. Oh. Oh, okay. What do you guys think of the crate mod? I don't know. Maybe the server wouldn't even be able to handle it. I'm not exactly sure. Does seem pretty crazy. We'll keep it. Keep it as an idea. $21,100. 21. Did I say it right? Yeah, the crate mod is 21,100. Okay. Update this. That's pretty cool. I think maybe we should start with something a bit simple. I don't think I can wrap my head around that. Okay, I think we looked at all the ideas. You guys have any other ideas? Oh yeah, the F farm one. Let's see what that is. I have it. Farms. Is it called specifically that? Oh, I think Bolt is just saying he's just talking about farms get better with the crate mod. I thought you were suggesting a mod that was called F farms. I think you're just saying farms got 100x better. Hey sir, how you doing? We're looking at what mod we can run on the testing server next. No, for the mod you were watching, you could create better farms. Yeah, that's definitely true. That is... Oh, how do I manage to keep pushing all buttons? Love tree harvesting and create. Tree harvester. That's pretty cool. We got 5 pretty good contenders. I feel like the one that's closest to... Kind of forgetting them now. They're all kind of similar. I guess this one's the Legendary Survival Overhaul. That one is kind of very survival-like. Probably the most Minecrafty. And then Better MC kind of has everything in it. Better Wolves. Can't forget that has. It can be mod or mod pack. Either works. Like, as long as it works. I think. Alright, someone said there is different categories. Mod pack. I mean, I think they just should put all these together. Make it easier to find. Adventure. Categories. Oh, there's better Minecraft right there, guys. We did look at Vanilla Perfected. That one didn't seem to have too much interesting stuff. Check the sheet, says now. Dev. Is that just link? Oh, is that another mod? Better MC, there's another one. Realistic Minecraft. Huh. A lot of Pokemon versions of it. Skyblock enhanced. Parasite. Here's a great one. Action and stuff. Java. There's another better Minecraft one. Origin of SMP. Okay, we can take a look at that. They got a video. First created so viewers can play with extra mods from the original. Closed. New. Doesn't really explain what it's about. Just a picture. Doesn't really explain what it does. Sir says, I want voice chat mod. Action stuff is the best resource pack on Bedrock. Okay. Yeah, I think RL Craft is a little bit too strange to try out. I don't know really what this one is. I guess we have to maybe find something else that can explain it. See if we can find public unused. A lot of people playing it. Not people explaining it. Showcase. Okay, got a video. This is supposedly the origins.
We're going to be running through the Origins mod. If you don't know what the Origins mod is, it's basically a mod that adds in additional layers to your character. Kind of like races or backgrounds, if you would. Basically, these little origins will give you additional effects to your typical playthrough, making certain things potentially harder while other things a little easier, and other little changes and quirks along those lines. Of course, if you don't want to deal with this at all in a server that has origins, you can always pick the human origin, which is basically the typical Minecraft experience. Origins are split into 3 different impact levels. You got low impact, which is 1 dot here, you got medium impact, which is 2 dots here, and then high impact origins. The differences here is usually just how drastically it'll change how you play Minecraft, whether it be just very basic, simple changes that don't really massively change how you'll play Minecraft, or you have your medium ones which have some downsides that will change how you play the game somewhat, like the Endearing here, which makes you vulnerable to water, allowing you to take damage whenever water touches you, which is an interesting quirk, to the full impact origins that change basically everything, such as the Merlin here, which flips you from being able to breathe on land to breathing underwater. Starting off with our single impact origins, we've got the Avian. The Avian race has lost their ability to fly a long time ago. Now, these peaceful creatures can be seen gliding from one place to another. Let's get started. Featherweight. You fall as gently to the ground as a feather would unless you sneak. When falling from heights with this origin, you'll slowly, gracefully go down to the ground, and making you completely level 67. Another interesting thing to this is inedible, whilst you can eat any form of meat-based item. This also includes bread, and by just hovering over the shield, it says unusable because of unwieldy.
Okay, I don't think this is a good mod on its own. If it could be combined with something, maybe. Oh. But yeah, I don't think it fits the same as the other ones. What do you think, Dev? Welcome back, Crafty. Better than wolves. It's harder than RLcraft. What was the better? Were the better wolves kind of older version one? Oh yeah, it's 1.5. So it's probably unlikely that we would choose that one just because it's so outdated. Literally when hoppers were added to the game. That's just the Origins mod. The one we are checking is a mod pack with other features too. Oh. Why couldn't I not find it? Hmm. Do you have a link here? Oh, but yeah, okay, I guess we did look at this link, but it doesn't have any video or anything explains it. So how do I know what it's about? Yeah, if you find something that explains it, that'd be nice. Okay. So should I rank these? Oh, Twitch is running their ad. I'm gonna go take a small break while Twitch runs their ad. And I'll be back in just a little bit. We'll see if we can figure this out.
Is that Origins? But. Hello everyone and welcome to Rise Work. Today we are I think that Race don't want to play an SMP of another YouTuber. Hello Crafty, welcome to the stream.
Okay. What did I do with my headset? Hold on, let me grab it. Alright, got my headset. Listen if you're watching video. Ba-da-da-da-da. Oh, we got Deb in the chat, he's streaming. Okay, Crafty's here as well, sir. Deb says, I can show. I can stream. Okay. I mean, it'd probably be a little higher quality if we could. Oh, you don't have a video. Oh, you're just playing the game? Hold on, let me watch your stream. Okay. Pop out. Stream of a stream, guys. If you're watching Dev's, I think Dev's actually playing the, yeah. So we understand the origins, like the species kind of thing. We're wondering, like, what's beyond that? Like, what is it? Should we expect? Bolt says the first city mod. That's actually a real mod name. Oop, it kind of looks like a normal world with texture packs. Origin? Oh, hey, Guitar. Origin has many add-ons, but it less of a challenge world. Okay. I just couldn't find a lot of information on it. I mean, I kind of like it when they do mod reviews and they just talk about stuff. Thanks for showing that, Dev. Wonder if I could find like, a summary of it. Where's my search bar? I looked at that one. Look at origins. Just lost my search bar. Yeah, how you doing there, Tar? Oh, James in the chat. Thanks for lurking. James says, hope everyone's having a nice weekend. I am. Have to go celebrate family member's birthday this evening. That should be fun. Tar says it focused about creating machines. Wait. Oh. I think you would like create mod. Oh yeah, we do got create mod on the list. We got it right here. We did take a look at it. It's pretty crazy. I don't know if I can handle it. Enjoy the cake. Yeah, we did watch the little video on the create mod. It's amazing how all that factory is making a cake. Oh, you're playing Hightail there, guitar? What do you think of it? Getting other everybody's opinion on it. But yeah, Dev, if you do find like a video that kind of explains it, you can take a look at that. Okay, so this one, can I rate these? Probably rate this one. Oh, difficulty. Oh, oh, that's just where it's selecting from. Okay. Difficulty. I guess I would probably remove. Probably won't think about. Oh, you guys rating? Okay, thank you. So I'd probably give this one have a low rating because it's such an old version. I do like this Terraforma craft just because it's kind of complicated, but somewhat intuitive. Maybe not so intuitive. We're kind of looking for a mod, like so that is kind of like survival related, but mostly just makes the game harder. So like it doesn't make the game like completely crazy modded. Guitar says Hytale is better than we all thought. Okay. That's actually good remarks. Yeah, a lot of people were asking if I was gonna play it. I think I don't even play the other versions of Minecraft, other Minecraft games like Legends, Dungeons, Earth. Any other one? Yeah, there's more coming out. Crave says you can remove better than Woof. Yeah, we'll leave it up. We'll leave it there. I'm just rating them how I think so. I mean, we can always come back to it and play it, right? Like, just because it doesn't make it this time, we can come back in the future and play it. Katara says level equals border could be interesting. Other did that too. I think you'd enjoy it. Okay, is that where like the border expands based off of how many levels you get? Maybe you can explain. But yeah, I did like the Terra Firma craft. I did watch Etho play that. It looked pretty cool. Pretty relaxing. The only downside is that I only play on the server every weekend, so the season thing would go by pretty fast. People would have to probably carry me. Not Pound says, right, you know, compact catastrophe. Oh yeah, you mentioned it earlier, did you? I think someone mentioned that earlier. Let's look that up. It's not here. Here. Oh, I don't see it here either. Not for too many players at once. But it's... I'll have to look it up on a different search. Minecraft mod. Oh, why didn't I show up here? Oh, because it's a mod pack. Why don't they just put the mod packs together so I don't have to search two different places? Gallery. Nothing. Description. What version is 6 years ago? Wow. This one's called compact. Oh, I see. Everything's like really automated and small. To complete the challenge. Huh. You start trapped inside of a small compact machine in a rural region. That does sound cool. But yeah, like you mentioned, it's not really for a server. Interesting. Very old. Not as old as that 1.5 one. Okay, so what do I think about Better Minecraft? Better Minecraft is actually probably going to rank pretty high. Just because I think a lot of people can jump in and understand like what's going on, right? It's just like other stuff on top of it. The crate mod, I think that's going to be a little bit too bizarre. At least for this time, maybe in the future. Like I said, I don't play modded, so some of the stuff is beyond what I can comprehend. Legendary survival overhaul. I'm starting to forget about these. Oh, here's the features. Oh yeah, thirst, body down. Oh yeah, okay. Challenging survival, or no, which one are we looking at? This one. Large scale vanilla plus adventure. Did this one also have the water thing in it? If like this one, if Better Minecraft and the legendary one put together, I think that would be pretty good. Don't know if that's possible. Adrian says, I think I've seen a playthrough before of someone compact catastrophe. Yeah, it does sound like a pretty cool, like one-off video. Guitar says, yes, the border expands based off the levels. Yeah. I had a similar idea related to something like that. But, might not be as interesting. I mean, I guess it could be like maybe a short-term world. Do 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 do. Not that old to be honest. Vote for the harder one, says sir. How do we vote and rate though? At the moment I'm just talking about them. We'll probably maybe kind of get a couple of them maybe, and then we'll put it up to a poll. Oh yeah, Bolts are talking about something called First City mod. Is this actually a really good mod? Or is this... Am I under mods or mod packs? I don't know what I'm under. First City mod. 50,000 Mr. Beast mod. Oh, mod pack? A little bit confused by all the similar ones. Pack is all about First City. You can download this pack. Oh, okay, maybe we should go from the normal one. Oh. I was made for Mr. Beast. Oh, that's pretty cool.
10 months ago, I was offered the opportunity of a lifetime. Work for Mr. Beast on the most expensive Minecraft mod ever created, and turn it into the most visually impressive the game has ever seen. So naturally, when my good friend and legendary modder Young Nick Young came up to me with this offer in exchange of $10,000, I refused. What? Why? How can you work for the biggest YouTuber and get paid handsomely in exchange of a silly Minecraft mod? Why wouldn't you? See, I've done my fair share of Minecraft mod commissions for YouTubers in the past, and funnily enough, even some for CJ, Mr. Beast's brother. And while I did enjoy coding for others, my favorite part has always been coming up with new ideas and making them. Mojang quite literally wrote the game. You'd think their naming system would be the superior one, right? That's client level.
You could have just.
It's no longer dislocated. It does.
So is it just kind of like the mod that
looks trash,
Mr.
but
Beast
yeah,
had?
like that. That's look really good. It's tactics, stunning visual. You just definitely make a hole through one of these ones. So instead, I just switched to a classic, you know, throw blocks around explosion. A bit laggy, but at least, you know, they won't find a way to escape that way. And after a bit of polishing, and remember, we want something that.
Didn't add this to SMP. It's intended to be played through a single time on a new world using only. Okay. I mean, it's a pretty interesting concept, but yeah, I don't think it's what we're looking for. Let me catch up with chat. Check out this one. Rebirth. Oh, it is updated. Okay. I already forgot what this one's about. Oh, yeah, this is the harder. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Can you add this one to the list and replace the previous one? That's cool. You found a newer one. Guitar says, do you want more technical challenge or more survival challenge? I think I want more of a survival challenge. I don't want like a super like end game mod where it's like nuclear fusion and stuff like that. Okay, Check out the sheet. First CD is good. It's scary, difficult. That looked pretty crazy. Pretty long. 24 minutes to play it. Something else that scales with the border? Yeah, I'm sure there's something you could think of. Because I thought the XP thing would be okay, but then it's like you can just like, you know, just XP farm or something. A lot of these ideas could work. Just maybe just run the server for like a month of that challenge, not run it for a very long time. Nafal says, right, again, I'm Flash. Let me see. Oh, you are. Wow. Okay. I'd rate. I guess I don't know what this one includes, but I'm guessing it's gonna be pretty good. Was there a video or anything with this one? There's a Wikipedia. I just want a video explains it. Oh. Maybe I could search for this. Oh, I guess. Copy. Strategy guide. Or one just to kind of explain. There's a lot of playthroughs. Okay, let me see. Showcase maybe. Could be. I don't really. I don't really see anything that kind of explains it. Let's see, what does AI say? It's been up here. Get one AI to summarize it, and we get another AI to read it.
For a hardcore, tech-focused survival experience like Better Than Wolves, by the way, but on modern Minecraft, your best bet is the official continuation, Better Than Wolves, Community Edition, BTWCE. While Better Than Wolves Survival Rebirth, BTWR, is a specific mod pack aiming to port its feel to newer versions like Fabric 1.21, but BTWCE is the true spiritual successor. Capturing that deep, challenging progression with windmills, kilns, and steelmaking, with add-ons expanding its scope. Main options and alternatives. Better Than Wolves. Community Edition, BTWCE, what it is. The official, maintained continuation of the original By the Way mod, developed by the community after the original creator's passing. Why it's great. It perfectly replicates the original's unique gameplay loop, slow, methodical, engineering-focused progression, windmills, kilns, crucibles, with hardcore survival elements, no natural spawn setting, hunger drains. Where to find it? Modrinth. Better Than Wolves Survival Rebirth, BTWR, what it is. A mod pack specifically designed to bring By the Way style gameplay to newer Minecraft versions, like Fabric 1.21. Why it's relevant, it's a community effort to modernize Better with Time, BWT, what it is. Another mod designed to Why it's relevant, aims for a similar feel. Key features to expect, from BT.
I think it kind of covered everything. Okay, I think that one's pretty good. Better Than Wolves. I think I'll rank that one a bit higher. Oh, you have. Oh, I see. There's two different ones. Okay, whatever. Yeah, rank it 5 stars. And then what was this one again? Legendary survival.
That adds new features such as temperature change your health. The icebox keeps things. See which says a chance to make clean water. You can drink easily. Parts 2. Understand.
Yeah, I don't feel like this is this one's not standalone. This one has to be with something else. So if we could put this one and this one together, that would be pretty good, I think. I think this one's pretty good. Better Than Wolves. Let me read the chat. OG game. Plants vs Zombies? Really? I've never actually played that game, but
There aren't that many games out there as simple and charming as the original Plants vs. Zombies. Overall, super basic game when it comes to mechanics, but not typically the type of thing you'd expect to see ported into Minecraft. I am working on a Minecraft game engine, so to further test what I could make with it, I wanted to give Plants vs. Zombies a try. So yeah, that's what this video is going to be. We're coding Plants vs. Zombies in Minecraft. As far as projects go on Minecraft, like it or not, visuals carry a massive chunk of how well the project's received. So it's always best to use variants of a bunch of in Plants vs. And of course there's the text box features. And just like that, we have a functioning UI screen. We can finally move on to the plants of Plants vs. Zombies, the ID and pressing space. Sun also ran zombies in a 3x3 area. We also have the potato mine, which is a super cheap alternative.
Okay, I guess he kind of just explains how he goes through the whole thing. That is cool. Like a mini game. Oh, hey Nana, what's up? What's the mod to viewer ratio? I don't know. Oh. Yeah, everyone's talking to the chat as a mod. That's funny. Good point. Nana says, just think it might be hilariously high. Yeah. 33% says guitar. As for zombie is separate game. I think it's a game. I don't know where it even came from, but I've heard it before. I think it's just maybe it's a game like on Steam or something. I don't know. It was like quite a thing back in the day. I don't think I ever actually watched him play it. It just looked kind of cool. Like the idea. Kind of reminds me of like what's that called? Like the balloon shooting game. Like the Tower Defender games. It kind of reminds me of like the Tower Defender games. But I don't think it's quite like that. So how are we doing? So maybe I will. Oh yeah, I got a question for you. Not found. Do you know if the Better MC mod can go with the Legendary Survival Overhaul mod? If you can put them into one mod? I know the Better MC has a lot of mods already in it. And maybe they even has something that's already similar to like temperature, thirst, and body damage. That seems like it could be in there. Those are mod packs. They cannot be merged. Really? Okay. They're both mod packs on their own. Huh. Most of them are mod packs, says Crafty. Okay. I don't quite understand it all, but all are? I see. And is it different mod packs cannot go together? Yes. Good to know. I guess the question is, does the Better MC mod have something that has like temperature, thirst, and body? I guess we can look at that one again. Better MC 3. Why are there so many numbers? It's confusing. Is there anywhere else where I can find something? Better Minecraft mod. How do I keep losing my search bar? Minecraft mod. Better Minecraft. Guess we did watch that one video on it. Oh, there's different ones. This is one. This one's way back 5 years ago. Okay, so we're looking at number 3, which seems to be the most updated one. Better MC. Oh, there is a, oh, this is a 21. Oh, it is. It's 21, okay. Okay. Nafon says, Rick is the guy who can get bedrock and survival, but confused by mod pack names. It is very confusing. I don't understand why they put the mods and the mod packs differently. I think they should just put them all together when searching. Better MC is heavy mod pack. Requires 8 gigabytes of RAM. Is that for real? Like, even if you're running it on a server? Oh, you're saying the server needs 8 gigabytes of RAM. Oh. Yeah, maybe the server does not have enough. I don't think our server has very many gigabytes. I think it has like 4, maybe 8. And that's a server you're saying, right? That we need that? We need some more RAM, guys. Oh, I guess we could use it. 8 gigabyte. We do have 8 gigabytes. Just the client. Oh, not the server. Oh, okay. Okay, so maybe it's not the best thing because people might not be able to play it. Whatever. Why does it take so much RAM? I'm confused. Is there just like a lot going on? Is it can just people have like chunks? People have like mods that help improve stuff. Crafty says, told you, Ray, you want hard experience, try better. The thing is, when I play Better Condition, I just complain about all the bugs that are in there, all the inconsistencies. I'm thinking like, why is this not parody? Why is this not parody? Kind of hard to focus. Oh, Nafal says he's streaming it. Okay, let's watch him. See if I can stream him streaming it, or if it's gonna crash my stream. Why do you download some free RAM? Yeah. Can I move this? Ah, here it is. Okay, so this is Dev playing Better Minecraft. Not have certain monsters or data. Okay, we're watching you, Dev. Not technical advice. Better MC has 300 mods. I've seen that where it said that. It's called Bud Rock Edition. I need to install these mods. Oh. Okay. Okay, so you're saying it's probably not a good one to have because does that mean do the people that are playing it also have to install the mods if they're playing on a server? Well, if that's the case, then maybe we will choose like the Better Than Wolves one. Only some mods? You're saying the client, the players only have to download some mods? Try to make it somewhat easy. Terraformer craft might just be a little bit too extreme, especially with the seasonal things. Better MC, you said, is like, it's too hard for people to join. Like, try to make them, like, obviously try to make the supporter server easy for people to join, and not like they have to know too much about it. Great mod, I think it's just a little bit too much. This one doesn't really have enough features to play on its own. This one's not that interesting. So I think the only one we narrowed down. What is this? Oh. I think it narrows it down to just the better than Wolves one. What do you guys think? Only some mods. If the mods add stuff to the client as well. Okay. Optimize mods, server side additions. Client mods. Okay. Yeah, I don't care about ones that they're just, make the game look different. I guess maybe you might need them in order to make it look a certain way. Yeah. That is kind of crazy though, that you need that much RAM. So this one's looking like the most favorable one. Here says with the randomized crafting recipes, block drops, and other. What are you referring to there, Guitar? I would like to see you play crate mod. Yeah, I think I wouldn't play crate mod on Zone. I would probably put it on the supporter server and just play it there. But I think it's a little bit too complicated, at least for the first one. I mean, maybe if we play one of these other ones and then we can work our way up to it. Oh, this is the older one. Whatever. Not only adds new items, blocks, but also beginner guide. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I guess doesn't kind of just goes into how to play it, but kind of like to go into it mostly blind. Oh, okay. Dev says you got that working now. Let's watch it. Pop it out. Hey Jennifer, how you been? What you been up to? Can we get a shout out to Jennifer? She's a long-time Minecraft streamer. She even has VIP in my channel. So she's been here since the beginning and a long-time supporter. We've been up to recently. We're currently watching Dev play a mod. He's trying to showcase the mod, which is called Better Than Wolves. We're looking for a mod pack to put onto our supporter server. We just kind of finished up the previous one, which was the End Skyblock Challenge World. And in between that one and then like the next type of challenge world that we come up with, we need to have something that people can hop on server and play. So we're thinking about just getting a pre-made mod pack. And meanwhile, oh wow, got a map. lots of structures, different, looks like different temperatures. Guitar says, I meant that the output of a craft is randomized and also the block drop items. Oh, which mod are you talking about? We've been talking about so many. Oh, well, you got island and the sky. A lot of structures. So this is the better MC one. Right. I think I said the wrong one. I think I said better than wolves. I'm getting them all mixed up. Technically this is an idea of another YouTuber though. Oh, you're talking about, oh yeah, okay. I see what you're talking about. You're saying make the challenge world where you craft something and it gives you something random. Yeah, I've seen those type of mod packs. Challenge worlds. I think they're a little bit I mean, I feel like there's some problems with them, but okay, so you teleport to like a village. Oh, this is one of those teleport things, right? Or waypoints. Waystone. Wait, have you played this mod before? Oh, you have. Okay, I was like, man, you kind of know it pretty well. To understand how hard this mod, watch mod flaps 5-hour video. Says Crafty. He plays which one? We're talking about so many different ones. I'm getting them all mixed up. Trevor says not much getting on with stuffs. It's always good. Keep moving forward. Oh, Wildly Kairu's here. We got another mod. The majority of the chat's just gonna be moderators. That's okay. Don't think there is a mod for that already. We could also code. Oh, I see. Yeah, I feel like some of these mods, like they're good ideas, but maybe we could put like a couple of them together to make something like truly challenging or truly unique. But yeah, Guitar, if you want to put your ideas, I think you should have access to it. I don't know. Do you have access to the supporter server Discord channels? There's one that's all about future ideas where people can add their future ideas. So it looks like there's a lot of structures here. So you're saying this is the better MC one with 300 some mods in it. Oh, okay. So lots of structures. I'm guessing there's like, craft recipes and stuff. Oh, seasons. But you don't think this would be a very good one to have for the server? People wouldn't be able to really join very easily. Triple shout out. Oh, nice. Wow. Oh, yeah, we did watch a video on this one. I forgot. I think the dragon's gonna destroy. I guess it's made of stuff you can't destroy. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, we did watch a video on this. Like they showed like it was really cool looking, but they said the dragon fight itself was normal. This is too difficult. I think the dragon was normal. Kills you easily. Okay, maybe they updated it. Well, I don't know which one we watched. I think the one we watched, the guy said the dragon fight was like normal. Wait, did I say that? Not found. What's your opinion on this? Do you think it'd work for the server or not? Nope, he says okay. Okay. Pretty cool mod. Kinda stinks that it won't really fit what we're looking for. It's interesting how it shows all the Endermen in the map. Kinda seems like a hacking. Sounds like a jack quote. That's true. Yeah, we don't know who added which quotes. Let's say write their name. Depends on the server capacity. I mean, we have an 8 GB server. Cool mod, but yeah. Can't run it, then I guess not. Or if it takes too many mods for people to really enjoy. Looks like Twitch's scheduled ad is coming up in about 10 seconds. See you guys afterwards. You guys can use the time to grab a drink, grab a snack, get up, stretch, use the restroom. Is there anything else you want to show? Well, I guess, yeah. I guess we decided we can't really use that mod. What about the Better Than Wolves mod? Maybe we should try that one. That one seems like the best contender. It shows who's added quotes in the dashboard. Oh, really? That is nice then. Okay.
Rater.
Okay. Which one are you streaming now, Dev? Oh, is this the better? Oh, better with, wait. Why is it called better with time? I've seen that pop up before too. Better than wolves. Core mod better than wolves remastered. Okay. Okay, awesome. Okay, so this is the one that we're thinking about adding to the server. Yeah, I get kind of confused. There's so many of them. Why do I have my controllers up? I'm not even using my controllers. I just realized that. I had my controllers up this whole time. Oh, I see. Like it's just like you're using like an axe to cut in from the side. The tree doesn't fall. There's gonna be a lot of floating trees. I feel like this mod could be kind of grasped by players without being too complicated. What do you guys think? I'm glad it is updated because who wants to play a Minecraft 1.5 version? That's literally back when they added hoppers into the game. We can add our own twist. I don't know. I don't know if we need to add our own twist. I feel like this is. I mean, maybe we could. I don't know where else we would add. Right, huh? Nada says, how about mushroom field only world? It's a really difficult biome to beat. Huh. There's no hostile mob spawns. Let's list of mods in the pack. Oh, I see. There are other names for mod lists. Okay, makes sense. Crafty said this is 1.21. Yeah, 1.21. You can probably barely see it right here. 1.21.1. It's probably. I have no idea what else it has. Yeah, I think it's mostly like kind of crafting and stuff early game. I mean, there is that Wikipedia on it, but it's an older version. If we wanted to add something to this type of mod pack, what were you guys thinking? Like, what type of challenge could you put on top of it? Oh, does this one have like the water and the health stuff? Maybe we could put this one with the other one. Or is it like kind of like impossible to put these mod packs together? Remember the one mod where like you had to have thirst and you also had to like maybe we could put a mod that has to do with thirst or like hunger, like balanced meal hunger. What was the other thing? Because I feel like that would go pretty well with this one if it doesn't already have it. Can you go in survival? Does it have anything like that? I don't see anything. Nope, okay. Reverse gravity with a twist. That'd be pretty crazy. There. Nana says, I managed to make text overflow in the Twitch app. Huh. That is fascinating. The 1.5 version is too spooky and hard and harder. Really? It's harder than this one? Isn't it the exact same thing? Just updated? I think he's trying to start a fire with 2 sticks. Guy thinks he's a caveman. But yeah, I feel like this is like a pretty good kind of challenging early game mod. If I could have like the thirst thing, or what's it, the hunger balance thing, and I can't remember what the other thing was. Temperature thing? I don't know. There's all the special stuff? That's all the special stuff? Oh, that's the remaster stuff. Oh, then there's also the other stuff. Oh, okay. The remaster stuff has a little bit more. Maybe they do have something related to food, because there is a lot of food. I don't know, I just didn't see anything related to food, but... Feels too spooky and more intensive in terms of vibes. I mean, there is quite a bit of food. Another moderator to the mod to view ratio. Yeah, we got N99 in the chat now. Sir says, I love Better Than Wolves. Have you played it, sir? So far, it looks like a pretty good balanced to make it a little bit harder. Cheater. Cheater. Wait. Why are you able to break it now? Did something change? Because you have an axe. I see. You have the proper tool. Peckish. Yeah, there he talks about the food. Okay. So yeah, maybe we can figure out if it has like the water thing, or if it's a food thing. And I can't remember what the other thing was. Guess we can check. Temperature. Oh, body damage. That's the other thing. What version is this? 1.21.1? Oh, I put this there. Okay. Sarah says they have played it now. That's cool. Oh, have a good night there, guitar. Thanks for stopping by. I didn't know you were so knowledgeable in different aspects of modded. Almost 1-to-1 mods. This is why my chat is so well behaved. Because of all the moderators. The bosses are much harder though. You're talking about the wolves one? Okay. Interesting. Have a good one there, Nada. Yeah, you don't want to feel tired tomorrow. For some reason I must got like soap in my eyes or lotion in my eyes. My eyes are burning. I looked in the mirror and they're kind of like reddish too, so. Oh, I did do quite a bit of driving through like kind of like a blizzard. So my eyes were really focused on the road. Had to drive like 4 hours in a blizzard this morning. Check stream. Oh, your stream? Okay, let's watch your stream. Oh, let's pull this thing up. Which one's this one? Or is this the same thing? Okay, this is the core one. And what does that mean? It's the same one as before. What did you change? Thirst bar. Oh, so how did you add the thirst bar? Did you actually add the whole other mod, or explain your oh, you added the whole thing? Hold on. This one. Which one? Yeah, this one. Just one, the thirst. Oh, okay. Okay, so it was compatible or something, as far as we could tell. Yeah, it's supposed to be the remastered version. Like, the remastered version is the latest, the newest one. I mean, it's 1.21. Oh, cool. So maybe the other ones will also work. Like the food one, or what was it? Keep forgetting. Thirst of temperature. I don't know. How does the temperature thing? Is that like biomes? Feels like a biome thing. There might be something different. I think the food seasons, yeah. There's no seasons in this one, right? But I do like the idea, like the balanced food one. I think every... Oh, okay. I guess my question for you, not found, is if there's any like of the survival kind of ones that aren't in the core of this wolf one, like the thirst, the balanced food, the body, what was this one? What does it call it? Body damage. Like any of those kind of ones, if they can be compatible, I think that'd be great. From everything, every item, any percent. Yeah, that's definitely one we could do. We could do that as like a challenge world sometime. But that also takes a lot of thinking. And when I play with my supporters on Sundays, I don't really want to think. And I just want to relax and maybe be a little bit amazed at what my supporters build. Most additions will work. It's a relatively simple mod pack. Okay. That's good news, I guess. I guess we can try to figure out if there's anything we needed to kind of like spice it up. Oh. Okay, jungle nearby. Oh, zombies moving pretty fast. Oh yeah. Should I write these down, by the way? I found. The other thing I think is Maybe the mobs are more difficult, or they get more difficult when you go further out, or the longer you play, they get more difficult. Something like that. Write them down? Okay. I'll write them down in the ideas channel. Ping you? Okay, I can ping you there. My eyes have been burning. Okay. Oh, I don't want to smuck my controller. Div. Thirst. Balanced. Food. Body parts. Take damage. Trying to think. I guess we could just write down that one whole mod. Whoops. But yeah, let me write down that mod. Did you find anything else about the world that's interesting? And then what did I say? Oh yeah. Mobs get harder, stronger the longer you in world or farther you go. Okay. Clay furnace, windmills, the difficulty. Oh, what else there in this mod? Difficulty? What part about the difficulty? You're just asking, I guess. Like the point is everything is harder to craft more than adding new things. Yeah, okay. I think that makes it. I think it makes it pretty. Makes it like the learning curve a little bit easier than if it was like a crazy mod. Now crafting our change and made it harder. Yeah, I feel like that's kind of what we're looking for. So it's like it's kind of like maybe like a step up for difficulty over normal Minecraft. I don't want to make it too strange because people might not be able to kind of like understand it or enjoy it. Mobs always drop. Huh. These are all the mods. These are all the mods that are inside of this one? Or I guess I never really use this mod folder thing. Sturdy trees. Really no climb there. Oh, I don't get that. Makes it much tougher. Oh, it makes trees tougher. Oh, okay. So each of these things do something on their own. Handle be semi-realistic. Oh, I see. I'm more curious about game mechanics. Oh, that actually does change the mechanics. Because you can't waterlog and stuff. Fascinating. There's a watermill. You're in creative. Wood molding. I guess for builders. I guess I don't really care about that. Oh, I guess you can waterlog. Oh yeah, I got train guy. James is here. We're looking at the mod. We're thinking about other mods that we can possibly add onto it. So we're thinking about maybe adding one that makes the player thirsty over time. Maybe make one where the player has to eat like balanced food in order to do better. And another one we talked about was, oh yeah, different body parts. We take damage and then they slow you down. And then also possibly making mobs harder the longer you play or the farther you go spawn, something like that. Can't pick lava. Interesting. Starfire, you need to put sticks together. That is pretty funny. The new version's easier and has mods, to be honest. How could it be easier? I thought it was just like the old version and they just updated it. Oh. Okay, looks like Twitch's 3 minutes worth of ads are coming up. Oh wow, that windmill looks amazing. I'll see you guys back after those ads. If you guys are a subscriber, you shouldn't get any ads. So, how does the water wheel work? Let's see some water. It kind of works. The water flows infinitely and it makes infinite power. Try to hold the water in. There it goes. So can you actually do anything with this? Like get power out of it or something? Old version only has support for Forge or beta. Do you think when they updated it, they would have added the same, you know, core mechanics to this one? Ring ring. Got some advancements. Oh. Oh, is this? Oh, it's this. It is a saw, isn't it? I think so. Oh, what the heck? That's pretty funny. It's been a long time since I played it. So you played the... Oh! That is funny. It broke the saw because it's millstone. So you played like the beta version of it? The really old one? Or I guess there's also the 1.5 version of it. Oh wow, okay. That's another way we could play Minecraft. We could just... The Minecraft Challenge World is just playing an old version of Minecraft. Let's see how many people can handle it before they get so annoyed. Oh yeah, little fences. Huh. That's something. I had to install the mod loader to play 1.5. Oh, not familiar with that one. Hey, Rich, how goes it? Oh, can you disable rain? Not found because it's crazy, hurting your bit rate by crazy amounts. Oh, you do another water mill? You don't have enough room to place in a water mill. Oh, a windmill. Oh. Is there any wind in Minecraft though, guys? What if there's no wind in Minecraft? Windmill won't work. Oh, I see. It's like a generator or whatever. You have cogs. Hmm. It's kind of a little bit like the crate mod, but very simple. Anchor. What do you do with anchor? I guess just support stuff. What do you do with the windmill? Oh, gears. No idea. Oh yeah, it looks like the gears go back there. Can you put a gear on the thing? Yeah, put the box and then put the gear on the box. Oh. No? I see. Well, yeah, maybe it's more complicated than I thought. Was it like this when you played it there, sir? I think this will be a good one. If you guys have any other ideas, you guys can message me or just put them in the Discord for different ideas that we could add to that mod. Something that's related to like survival-ish. But yeah, I have to go to a birthday party now, so we're going to find somebody to raid. Stick around, guys, so we can raid them as a group. As always, I do stream every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and also Tuesday because of Snapshot. So next stream will probably be this Tuesday. There'll probably be a new Snapshot. Probably be some new cool feature. Maybe they're gonna add retexture babies for like villagers or some other mob. We will find out, I guess. Oh, let's raid Genfire. She was just in her stream a minute ago. I'll support her by raiding her. Raid Feinberg. I think he's a speedrunner. I try to raid people that do similar stuff, like play survival Minecraft. So it's like somewhat understandable what's going on. But I do see his videos pop up. I think SP737, I think he's playing on life still. So I think it's a little bit different. We've raided him before too. We'll do it this time. We can always change it up next time. But yeah, let's see. Has anyone did the raid message yet? Ooh, it might be the first one. Raid. Oh, I mean, I actually might know what SB is doing in his next project. He messaged me about it, but I don't want to say. But I think he's working right now. But his title is Next Big Project Begins. ... I don't know. I don't want to spoil anything. But yeah. Well, Raid Genfire, thanks guys so much for tuning in today's stream. It's a little bit of a shorter one, but yeah. Raid Genfire, see what she's up to, spam that raid message, and bye-bye.